I'm immediately picking up on the energy of this person will do anything for you. This person would do anything that you ask. I'm also picking up on the energy that you're afraid to ask. I'm also here being shown right now that you sometimes bring your past experiences into the present moment with this person, and it's almost like I'm being shown like you have two sides of your brain. One is very negative and one is like very optimistic, very hopeful. And there are a lot of times where that negative one just kind of like sits there but right in front of the screen and just kind of like takes over for a minute. But I'm also picking up on the energy of you being able to move through that in a state of observation and realizing that this person's love is genuine and true for you. Like, this person genuinely cares about you. Like, they have a lot of space to hold for you in their heart. And I think that this person's words actually try to convince you otherwise, because it's almost like they're scared of loving you fully. Like, I'm sensing a lot of fear from your person. And I'm here, like, I'm sensing stuttering. So maybe this person stutters, or maybe they just have like troubles communicating with you. But like when they do, it's really cute. It's like really out of the blue. A lot of people might mistake that for like breadcrumbing. I think that's a really toxic social word created to make people feel better about like the lack of love that they're experiencing in their own world individually. I think that a lot of us don't realize that we're all fighting our own battles, and we are all fighting to overcome fears. And somebody may be giving you their best at a time where they're doing their worst, and you take that as, you're doing something wrong, or you're not good enough. So a lot of this has to, again, it's just coming back to this energy of, if you can just push away everything that exists between you and this person, other than the idea that they do love you, they do care for you. And then what's coming through right now is actually, do you love you? Do you care for you? I think a lot of us are looking to be saved in love. And if there's one thing that I've realized on this journey that I would tell myself years ago, is that nobody's coming to save you, that it's going to be you that saves you. And there are always going to be endless opportunities of love finding its way for you. How willing are you to learn and grow with each love that presents itself? How willing are you to open yourself up to love again? I think that a lot of us don't realize that we stand in our own way based on our own experiences. And yes, there are times where we have to experience karmic relationships with others so that they can learn lessons. But you'll know when you find that one who's willing to learn and grow with you. And will they get upset with you? Will there be issues, problems that arise between you? Of course, love is not perfect. But when you find somebody who is also willing to learn and grow with you and put their ego to the side, that's what matters. That's what makes the difference between true love and just another lesson. And so what's coming through right now for this specific love connection is a lot of releasing of egos, a lot of releasing of fears, a lot of working together, a lot of you learning how to communicate from a higher level of thinking. It's almost like learning how to communicate in a way that gives space and time to this person to let them be the hero in each situation. And let me see if Spirit will give me an example for this. Okay, here's an example. You feel like your person isn't spending enough time with you. Let's say this person is not spending enough time with you, and you want to spend more time with them. And you communicate to them, you're not spending enough time with me. Okay, that's very attacky, right? When you could say, I would really appreciate it if we could spend more time together. That gives the person the time and space to do better, to learn and grow with you, versus feeling like you're just attacking them with your words and your energy, and you're already disappointed at them, and it's almost like they don't even have a fighting chance because you're immediately fighting them, versus saying, here, I'm giving you an opportunity to change. This is almost like, I feel like this is a lesson in love that's coming through more than a channel. I trust that if you are seeing this video and if you are still here listening to this, then this message is meant for you. Learning how to communicate is going to make a drastic change in the connection that you have with this person. And I think that a lot of us don't realize that you know, we all have needs, but it is our responsibility to allow ourselves the pleasure of receiving, and sometimes we stand in our own way of that simply by the way that we speak to another. So I'm going to let that be a lesson. I'm going to pull a separate channel for these cards. If any of that resonated with you and you feel called to dive in further with me, I do offer personal sessions one-on-one via FaceTime. I offer video recordings, general emails, texting sessions. I also have my Mastery Reality class, and I have just launched recently my full moon and my new moon ceremonies, so tickets for those are available now. You can click the link in my bio, and I look forward to connecting with you further.